All the living organisms are made up of fundamental unit of life called cells. Do you know what is cell? Cell means, in Latin terminology, a little room, a small room. The scientist Robert Hooke saw the little room in the cork. The bark of the tree resembled the structure of a honeycomb. The use of the word cell to describe these units is called till this day in biology as cell biology. Then compound microscope and simple microscopes helps us to know the components of the cell. Well, cell consists of the main three important parts of the cell, components of the cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus. Cell membrane is the outermost layer of the cell. Cytoplasm is another important component which is further divided into cell organelles and cell inclusions. Cell organelles consists of endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes, centrosomes, plastids. These are called cell organelles. Cell inclusions are granules, vacuoles. And another important thing, nucleus. Nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleus, and chromatin fibers. These are the very important components in the cell. Well, this is a cell membrane. Cell membrane, if you observe this cell, the outermost part of the cell is the cross section of the cell. It is a double layered. It is a double layer cell, which is phospholipid structure and bilayer. Bi means two layer. A phospholipid molecule consists of a polar phosphate head, which is hydrophilic, and a non-polar lipid is called a tail. Polar phosphate head, that is hydrophilic, then the tail is called hydrophobic. Unsaturated fatty acids results in kinks in the hydrophobic tails. The phospholipid bilayer consists of two adjacent sheets of the phospholipids arranged tail to tail. The hydrophobic tails associate with one another, forming the interior of the membrane. The polar heads contact the fluid inside and outside of the cell. This is the double layer, how they are attached here, tail to tail arrangement, that is called phospholipid bilayer. Phospholipid bilayer, the cell membrane is made up of a phospholipid bilayer, as I told you. These are the lipid molecules made up of a phosphate group head and two fatty acid tails.